tried to stand up, it was like an ant or something just crept from my back where that injection was given to my head. It just go to immediately get that in my head. I'm the only one feeling or hearing anything. Nobody even understood what I was saying. Immediately it goes to the head and does. I will shout. Oh, Jesus Christ. I will shout because the headache was not what you wish anybody. So at this point, they told me the baby was in intensive care unit, yes, and that the baby had jaundice and needed incubator. So the baby was there, and I said, oh, thank God, that was fine. So I then went to wee. After some time that same day, they removed that thing that's like tube they put in you so that you wee into the bag. You don't go about weeing because of your wound. So they removed it, and I needed to go and use the toilet. So when I tried standing up, I thought the worst was over. Little did I know that was just about to begin. So immediately I tried to stand up, it was like an ant or something just crept from my back where that injection was given to my head. It just go to immediately get that in my head. I'm the only one feeling or hearing anything. Nobody even understood what I was saying. Immediately it goes to the head and does. I will shout. Oh, Jesus Christ. I will shout because the headache was not what you wish anybody. So I just, oh God, you won't even wish this for your enemy, I swear to God. So the thing will creep from my back, go straight to my head, like my brain area, like this, and then it will just do like somebody open a capsule, and the thing will just, I would shout. So, and I noticed that this thing happens whenever I try to stand up. So it got to a point, I was on the bed, I started begging them. I said, please, you should put that pipe back in me so that I won't need to stand up around and be weaning. Please, that the headache was too much. So the doctor checked and said there was nothing they could do, that the headache would subside from 7 days. After 7 days, that the headache would subside. So I was like, can I survive 7 days? Can I survive 7 days? So they went about. When I want to go and wee, the thing will start. My mom was crying. My mom was crying. She would look at me, she was like, sorry. So when she's telling me sorry and she's crying, I just couldn't bear it. So both of us, we were going to the toilet, we'll be crying. We're going to the toilet and we'll be crying. So she said she was so just confused, she was not happy. So I now told my mom, I said, okay, like let them just find a way, you know. I was not just happy because the pain was too much. So after like 4 days they discharged us. We're packing. Normally when we were in the room, because my baby is in the ICU, so I used to ask my mom, how is the baby, can I go and feed her? She said no, me that my head is aching me. So I said it's true, let me just wait, say the baby is okay. So my mom will go out of the room sometimes. She's going to feed the baby, she's going to wear the baby pampers, give them pampers over there because she cannot do anything. It's only the nurses that will be taking care of the baby in the ICU. So I said okay. So my mom will carry her things, take it there to go and give to the baby and everything. So when I noticed that, when I told them, when they came and said, okay, doctor checked and said we're discharged, they now started arranging my things. So when they were arranging my things, I asked my husband, how is the baby? My husband said baby is fine. And when we are going out, we'll carry the baby. So when we got to like half, those of you who know military hospital, you know where the maternity ward is. When you are coming out of the maternity ward, you are past the operating theater, and there is a crosswalk. That's where the baby is. So I told my husband, so yeah, let them bring the baby. That was when they said no, that they cannot discharge the baby yet. That the baby was supposed to stay for 7 days. So I'm like, then why would they discharge me and not discharge the baby? How is the baby supposed to stay alone? So my husband said I should go and take care of myself first. That it's not when I'm strong I can take care of baby. That him and my mom will be coming to take care of baby, because I cannot go and sit down there when I'm just recovering. I cannot go and be sitting. There's no bed there for me. So I said okay, that he will be bringing me to the hospital to breastfeed the baby. So I said okay. I went to the car gradually. You need to see me, I was so strong, I wasn't feeling well at all. So they took me to the car. My mom sat at the back, my husband was sitting in this driver's seat, I was sitting on that side. So we drove out of the hospital. I was still having the headache, I was just bearing. That was when my husband told me, baby, I want you to be strong.